This is the best trading strategy in the world, and I'm going to explain it to you right now. This is also a very simple strategy, so it's only going to take me around 5 minutes. If you don't have 5 minutes to watch this video, you're not the kind of person who can become successful. So let's get into it right now. So first, we're going to do a trade breakdown. So this was a trade that I took on Monday with the premium community. So this was a trade off a break and retest, right? So why did we take this trade? So first, let's dissect what all these lines are. These are the different sessions. This is Asia session, this is London session, and this is New York session in blue. So I made a zone right here off of the New York Open. So this was the first 15-minute candle of the New York Open. I made a demand zone because price had a reaction to the upside. So this is a demand zone off of the New York Open. So right here, I was on the live stream and I actually said to everybody, I said, we are looking for a break and retest setup. So break, retest, and it played out. So break, retest, got into a buy right here. Bam, it played out perfectly. So that's a nice simple break and retest setup based off of the New York Open, right? So why do I mark out opens, highs, and lows? Because liquidity simply means an area on the chart where there are a lot of orders resting around. And where do banks place their orders? They place their orders at the open, high, and low, right? So if you can understand where banks are placing their orders, you can make great trades. Because if you know where banks are placing their orders, you can place your orders around where banks are placing their orders, so you can get in on these big moves, right? On these large swings like this and like this, right? So let's look at the next trade. The next trade was another break and retest setup that happened off of New York Open. So this trade was also on the live stream. So right here, you can see that we have the New York Open formed right around here. Break, and then we came down and we retested it and we went back up, right? So same exact setup off of the New York Open. So as you can see, this is just a very, very simple trade because I was on the live stream right here. I said, okay, if we break through this level, retest it, I'm getting in longs right here. Broke, retest, went up. Nice simple trade. So many of you overcomplicate your trading. You have so many different indicators and you have so much different stuff and it doesn't make any sense, right? And you know it doesn't make sense. So you're watching this and it's probably very nice. It probably feels like having some water in the middle of a desert because some of you are trading overcomplicated strategies that have no rules and they don't work. So this is a nice simple strategy that has rules and it works. This is another break and retest setup. This setup actually happened during the Asia session. I just wanted to show you that it doesn't always have to be during New York session. So this is the Asian session open right here, right? Asian session open. And then what we have is we have a setup where we break through and we come down and we retest, right? So break, retest, and we come back up. And you could have placed this trade right here, placed a buy position right here. I didn't get into this trade personally, but a lot of our premium members took this trade using my strategy. So session open, then we have a break, and retest, and then we go up, right? So nice and simple. You really don't have to overcomplicate this stuff, guys. You really don't have to overcomplicate it. So now let's look at some profits. So this was off the first trade we talked about. So a nice break and retest. So we took the trade off of the retest, which was then a reversal, and he wrote it to TP, call out live with myself, and this trade passed his funded account, right? So beautiful start of the week, I'd say, right? I would definitely say it's a nice way to start the week. You get funded with a nice amount of money. So I'd say that's a great way to start the week. Claudio, my man Claudio has made around $7,000 this week now. Last time we checked up with Claudio, it was around 5,000. Now I believe it's around 7,000. So Claudio has been absolutely killing it. This was actually in a day. He made $1,800 just trading those simple setups that we just talked about. Bagini has been making a ton of money. Bagini made $2,300 in one day just trading those setups and using my strategy. I love to see it, right? People are making money. I love it. So my man Zay, this was on Monday as well, off that same break and retest setup to the upside. He made $395 with 100% winning trades, and he said came straight from RP live trading. Jumped in a little early, but still came out with some great profit. So he jumped in a little earlier than I did, but he still made some money. Still made some fucking money. So that's what we do, right? We make money. I love to see that. And my man JC, shout out JC. JC's been absolutely fucking killing it. So JC took the London low bounce. This was today. We had another bounce off of the London low, similar setup to what we just talked about. I took the same exact trade. So JC made $209 on it. I made around $1,500. I love to see it, right? People are taking the same trades as me. They're learning the strategy and they're making money. So Ashley actually took This trade, $400. She made $400, and she said exact levels because I literally called out these exact levels on the game plan and on the live stream. So all she had to do was chart the levels and execute the trades, right? So shout out to her for executing the trades, for following the strategy, for being mentally disciplined to execute, to enter and exit, and to get that $400 profit. Skywalker made $682. He had another big day last week where he made $2,700. This trade was actually on NQ, and he was talking about this trade on the live stream with me. So one cool thing is with my premium members, I do a live stream, and you can actually ask me questions. So he sent me a trade setup, and I looked at it, and I really liked it. He's like, "Would you take this trade?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like that trade a lot." So he took that trade, and I actually spoke to him about that trade before he took it. Ended up making around $700, right? So space again today, $613, right? He said, "That's what we do," because it is. That's what we do. And he said my strategy worked perfectly, and he was able to make $613, right? So there's nothing I love more than to see this. There's nothing I love more than to see people taking the same trades as me, making money, people using my strategy to make money, people following along on the live streams to make money, and also people just being in a community where they're always growing. Because when you have a mission, it's really fucking lonely. It's really lonely. If you ever tried to do anything in your life, be really great at something, right? Even to learn a certain skill, it's really lonely because a lot of times it's just you and Google. You're just Googling and you're trying to search all these YouTube videos. But having a family where you can ask people questions every single day, where you can talk to people about your challenges and how they overcame the challenge. Because some people in this community are already very profitable traders. So you can ask them, what got you there, right? You can say, I'm facing this challenge. When you face that challenge, what steps did you take to overcome that? And they'll answer you, right? You can ask me that. You can ask a ton of the other profitable traders that. So it's so nice to be in a community because everybody has the same mission. Everybody's trying to become a profitable trader. So you can talk to people. You can get that next step in your journey. You can get along in that journey much faster because you'll have other people that have already done that and they can help you versus trying to do it all yourself. So if you want to join the family and if you want to start making money with us, the link to join the premium community is in the description of this video. I will see you all soon. I hope everybody has a great day. Peace.